Hi again, here is Aya from Maro Sisters, and I continue my series about explaining the full symbolism of each tarot card. We have gone through some journey already, and today is the day when we are going through this full symbolism of this card, which is the Emperor. This is the fourth card in Major Arcana, but the fifth by the sequence, but has a number 4 here. And number 4 is all about the stability and structure. And this is why this beautiful card, which is Emperor, is controversial to the Empress, what we discussed in number 3. And Emperor is about powerful and authoritative figure who is sitting in his chair and masters his own destiny. He is on his shoulder, there is emblem of the sun. Look at here, there is emblem of the sun, and the torch he's holding in his right hand symbolizes the light of his own hard-won truths. Whether he is wealthy or poor, the rebel within him is there always. He has been broken through the chains of society opinions, which have been repressing him down, and he has formed his own way of thinking. He has formed his own way and structure, symbolizing all the colors of rainbow, as well, emerging the dark and the light side of all the structures and opinions, rules, that how he lives, connecting sky and the earth. He is like literally using his dress, or how he is dressing, to spread up his wings in order to fly the way he wants to fly in his life. He's very way in being rebellious. He's the one, I will be ruling this society, this situation, being as a person, not because he's fighting against anybody or someone or some situation, but because he has discovered his own true nature and is determined to live to accepting it as it is. The rebel challenges us to be courageous enough to take responsibility for everyone we take care, for everyone that we have invited into our lives, for everyone to live our truths if you want to be together with the Emperor. And sometimes the Emperor, not in this card, but sometimes you can see in other tarot card decks that Emperor has an eagle. An eagle is his spirit animal, connection between the earth and the sky. But if you see where he is sitting, you can see that there is a chair, like a throne, and the Emperor's throne is made of strong, thick stone. Other than ram's heads, here you can see ram's heads, 4 ram's heads, with which it is carved. It is otherwise remarkably stern and strong, like mountains behind him as well. You see, these are the mountains. This is not some kind of wall. These are those mountains. The austerity, that lack of ornamentation, emerges from Emperor's understanding and acceptance of hardness of the power. This power and eager to rule is very simple. These are my rules, and this is the way I rule it. Unlike the Empress card, remember, it was so much with all the ornaments, so much of so many small details, like having a luxury lifestyle. Here, there is no luxury, there is just a strict rule and power how you proceed with anything in your life. The ram's heads, what I just mentioned in this chair where he is sitting in his throne, signify the astrology, from astrology sign Aries. And Aries is ruled by the Mars, the planet named for god of war. At Rome, Emperor had 2 roles: to the giver of the law and the leader of the war. So he is the one who gives the direction and goes and rebels and fights for it, what he believes in. We can see the same as the empress. Emperor has a crown, and crown signifies a rulership, authority. It's like a marriage ring between the heaven and earth. Scepter in his hand has a phallic masculine symbol, authority, symbol of power, of other lands' power, of sovereignty. The imperial scepter is unusual, and it looks like Ankh from Egypt. Ankh has always been an amulet of kings that brings life, health, happiness, and fortune to those who possess it, who holds it in his hand. The orb is the feminine symbol. It's here, the orb. The emperor has the ultimate balance with his consort, the empress. In this case, the sphere can symbolize the heavens or the spiritual universe made manifested in the form of the ruler, in this case as the emperor. In ancient Rome, the orb represented the cosmos. At Rome, the orb was symbol of the world domination. This orb then is the world domination imperium. He's wearing a robe and ceremonial armor. The emperor wears both royal robes with the armor, signifying both his roles as a lawgiver and a general who is leading the war. The wisdom of the four individual minor arcana kings and the powers of the four individual minor arcana knights fuses in his personality, just in one card of emperor. The armor is made from iron and steel, further connecting the emperor to the planet Earth, planet of rulership, planet of the war, the planet which governs all the metals. The armor protects him and shields him from everything and everyone that is standing in his way. The heart shawl, see, the red heart shawl. If you look at the emperor's left shoulder, the shawl looks like sporting a red heart, see? It's like creating a certain heart symbol. And here is the question: could it mean something, or just is this just my imaginary that I want to see this heart? Is it heart really on his sleeve? And if it is, it perhaps means that he rules with compassion. He thinks with his heart and very strong mind. He combines his compassion together with his logic and rulership, the emperor. And we can see from the colors, in this specific card there's a unique color which is orange, not that much visible in all other cards. The red, orange and yellow card. Red connects the first root chakra, which identifies the tribal and survival issues, identity issues. It also signifies desire, passion, aggression, and romance, whereas orange connects to the second chakra, which is sacral, and it corresponds to relationships, control, money, and creativity. It signifies optimism, enthusiasm, as well as yellow, which is, see, the goldish behind the yellow mountains. The yellow connects to the third chakra, which is solar plexus, place of self-esteem, confidence, and personal power. It also connects with the sun, gold, and fire. In China and South Asia, yellow symbolizes royalty. In fact, in the 6th century in China, the only emperors were allowed to wear yellow, the same as he. The right where gaze, see how he is like looking, where is his eyes gazing, where he is looking. In handwriting analysis, rightward connects to the future and forward thinking. So he is not only looking what's happening around me. He's looking and planning, like strategic thinker, what the future is going to bring. The white hair here symbolizes inner strength and power. White hair symbolizes as well age and experience, maturity of his decisions, of his rulership. The long white beard that he is as well wearing here. White beard often signifies the elder wisdom and dignity. According to the Book of Symbols, artistic portraits of many gods contain a beard symbolizing masculine authority and virility. Even clean-shaved Egyptian rulers wore false beards. Because beards cover the mouth and jaw, it's been associated with the potency of the word or logos. And finally, if we look at the what is behind his chair, there are mountains and steam. Mountains are massive and unchanging, they are permanent. Note these mountains are desert, barren mountains, not the green ones. The emperor is not the empress. He has a little of softness and luxury. A small stem runs by the basis of his throne. You can see? As a water symbolizing emotion, empathy, he might have some sympathy for you, but don't rely on that, because the most important are the arguments and well-argumented explanation of certain situations or rulership. So this was full symbolism of this card, and in my next video I will talk about what are the symbols of all other cards, as well as how do you interpret this card for any kind of meaning, for any kind of spread where you are getting this card, upright and as well reversed.